It's already damaging already? Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Hello everybody, hello everybody, welcome back. You're seeing this this preview right now because this is my Kaiza 2.0 model. As you can see, I have no ears unlike the last one. It's really cool, right? Anyway, the main reason why I'm gonna be doing that is because we're still not done with the stories just yet. So, wait, hold on. Dimichi is with us. So, anyway. Hello, welcome back. We're now gonna be doing ASMR as promised. We have a little bit of a 2-day delay. I already got some water with me, so I think we should be good. So, let's... Alright. So, I don't know if we have covered chapter 6. Maybe someone can point that out to me. And before we proceed again, this is my new model. This is the 2.0 model, which I'm gonna be using for the next year's Kaiza Insight event. So a lot more improvements to work on it ahead of its debut. So you're still gonna be seeing the preview, much of the preview here. Mostly, I'm gonna be switching between 1.0, which is already final, and 2.0, which is still in progress. So I still have the Freud files. Until I get to the debut, well, I won't be changing much. So if that comes out of the debut, it will be straight to 3.0. Anyways, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are well rested and of course now ready to trance your ears with this cute music, with this it's ambient music, and of course some sweet motherly voices voiced by yours truly. We're still not done with hold on. After the villainous failed to overthrow the gods, which by butterfly underscore effect on Twitter, and it's already has been pinned on the stream. So if you want to go read with me, just go here. It's there. So we're now on chapter 7 out of 28. Because it also includes epilogue and the tales of the gods, which I will take a look at in just a second. Yeah, it's just also like another story. But we're not done with it yet. We're still on chapter 7. So if that's gonna happen, it's already a quarter done with the story. Next story, I'll be using the Okaza model, which I improved upon here because of the eyebrows. So let's begin. Holy shit. I never have done any mummy voice for a long time, so more. Just take note, I might have to do some British accents here because it's my own way of speaking things when in a mummy voice. But I can do a lot of female voice things if I do get an opportunity. But anyway, not the best idea we believed in. So let's go ahead and continue with what we're doing, and that is dealing with this voice. So let's go. Alright. So this is chapter 7. We'll need to do the author's note first somehow. So butterfly underscore effect also has a second new project, a web novel, second female leads playbook. Welcome to the garden. Oh, cat 426 per, welcome to the garden, welcome to the hub. My name is Double M, aka I got2/MECON/Kaiza Insight. I hope you keep company throughout this 30 minutes of session. We're gonna be asmreading chapter 7 up to like chapter 9, I suppose. Hopefully if I could keep this up. And of course, no one's gonna. Alright, here we go again. Again, for the new viewers, sorry for the delay, and also for the disconnects. I'm still trying to get new PC going, or probably a new USB drive, like a replacement Exodia. So, because if you want to learn more about what happened on the last few hours, I actually covered that on the last stream, the Evertail stream. Go check it out on my Twitch. It's twitch.tv/doublelemon, or it's already have been voted. It's on YouTube at youtube.com/@doublelemon. Anyways, let's begin. I'm so scared. Jesus. No, where are we? Oh, I almost had it out of the share. Let's not do that. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me fix my picture. This is bullshit.
I still haven't figured out the reasons why the God of Order left his place of guarding me.
Okay. Oh, son of a bitch! You fucking get on! That's the reason why I don't want to voice in this particular situation. I had to be in a secluded room with a lot of sound foams all over the place. Because of things like this. I wonder if I had to be quiet. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. I'm still so scared, so. Still a beginner, don't worry. But I'm good.
I still hadn't figured out the reasons why the God of Order left his place of guarding me. Something strange must have happened. Something disrupted to the order of the world for him to leave a place that he had left for more than 3,000 years. Even a small rebellions among the other beasts in Forbidden Woods can draw him away from his responsibilities of guarding me. He simply set out his puppet at that time.
Oh, son of a bitch, man. Come on, just let me voice in peace.
I threw another book to the ground. Just where is it? I muttered in annoyance as I scattered around another pile of books from the shelves onto the ground. Upon my hand in frustration, this annoying God of Order and his compulsive behavior to place everything into order. We'll ask you to tidy up.
Okay, we're back somehow. So, okay. Okay, let's do the paragraph again.
Just where is it? I muttered in annoyance as I scattered around a pile of books from the shelves onto the ground. Upon my hand in frustration, this annoying God of Order and his compulsive behavior to place everything into order. Who asked you to tidy up my place, huh? Every novel is stacked into orderly piles, seeing I can't find the one I want to read. Someone cleared his throat. I turned to find the God of Order standing by the door with lines between his eyebrows and fingers tapping on the rim of the door. He's getting annoyed with my...
He was. Okay, it's there again. Nice. Wait.
No, really? He said curtly. What are you trying to find? A book. And I pushed another stack on the floor. The sound of fingers tapping on the floor intensified. What book? You won't know. I leaned down to find it, trying to read the title scattered on the floor. Name. Just ignore me. What do you care about what I'm doing down in my prison? He walked into the room and started picking up the books laid on the floor. He stacked them orderly back to the shelves. What are you doing?
Alright, my apologies. I'm out for a bit. Just had to take care for cats for a bit. Let's continue. Before things turn sour, probably we'll have 2 chapters today. Or tonight. My apologies for that.
You just continue with your search. He sighed as he continued to tidy up my mess. I pursed my lips and turned back to my search. This time I flung.
Okay. Okay, we're back in business. So, okay, back paragraph again.
I pursed my lips and turned back to my search, displaying my flock with books across the room out of spite. After nearly flipping my room upside down, I found the book that I'd been searching for. Ignoring the God of Order, I've been diligently picking up books and inserting them back to their respective place on the shelves. According to alphabetical order, size, and color, I flipped back into my bed. I had no idea why the God of Order had to tidy up my room manually without using his power. He seldom used his power in front of me. Maybe I was afraid he might find out the weakness in his power. I started rereading one of my favorite novels. When was the last time I read this? 200 years ago? The flowers around the lake have bloomed, the God in my room said. None of your business. They bloom every year. I hadn't left my present to the lake since that incident after I woke from my sleep. Silence followed. Now if you will leave my prison cell, have checked on me that neither escaped or attempted suicide. Yet you're still standing there. I put down the book in my hand, curled a thread of my hair around my finger, playfully stared at him through my eyelashes, a playful smile tugging at my lips. What's your purpose coming all the way down here? I left where I was sitting and swam towards him. I placed my hand on his shoulder and leaned forward, whispering next to his ear. I asked, "I know me, Miss Me?" Just like many times before, I was met with silence. Satisfied I had annoyed him, I pulled away from him when his hand circled around my wrist and trapped me where I was. "I'll never abandon you here," he said with his usual calm tone. "I'm your warden, I'll stay here with you." "Yeah, I've heard you that line 1,000 times already." I rolled my eyes.
Let me adjust my microphone a bit, just for shenanigans. So they get to hear my voice even clearer than before. -5 decibels. That should do it.
Last time was an exception. I had something I had to deal with. That won't happen again. Oh, let's see, I snorted. Nah, I don't care. That leaves me more chance to escape. I think you leave this place again. I smiled. You won't be able to escape. Don't be so full of yourself. That's going to be your downfall. This world is no longer the one you lived in thousands of years ago. There's nothing for you out there. All your families and friends are gone. Even the town you stayed in was destroyed. Anger filled me. And whose fault is that? Even if I did the moment I leave this place, I will die as a free soul, declared him. He sighed. As I said, last time was an exception. I won't leave you here again. I tried to struggle out of his hold around my waist. So stop being angry, he said softly. Me? Angry? At what? I scoffed.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I guess.
He just responded with silence, as if he knew I knew the answer to that question. I shied away from him. I was angry. Angry that he broke his promise. The moment I realized I was locked inside a prison, I had been frightened. Frightened that he would abandon me just like that. Feared that he would have had enough of me. That's why I decided to just swim at the bottom of the lake, like a sea monster as many people saw me as. Feared I would have to stay in this place and rot it to death alone. I was also angry at myself. Angry that I had such feeling. What if it did abandon me? Would I feel frightened and sad? He's just my warden of my never-ending imprisonment. He stroked my hair gently with his other hand. I'll not leave you again. I'll stay with you as long as fate intertwined us. I wish to put him away, but in the end my hands just drop helplessly to save my body. You will not be able to uphold this promise. I would cut the cruel fate between us, even if it cost my life.
Next chapter, please. Thanks.
The sun was shining down onto the lake.
Okay, let's try that again, I guess. Alright, second chapter. Chapter 8.
The sun was shining down onto the lake. The lake was glittering in different shades of green. It was late afternoon. I was ready under the sun when I got a hold to drop a chess piece onto the floor. The chess piece rolled over the grass and dropped onto my leg. I had got a water to my eyelashes. That's weird. He tapped his finger on the chessboard for a few times before catching himself and said, Can you fetch a piece for me, Lorelei? Once it's in my leg, it's mine, I replied in my coarse voice. Would you have been using my chess piece? He asked with a small smile as the chess piece in replicate of one he had dropped appeared in his hand. That's none of your business. Maybe this piece is the one I dropped over your lake. He held up the piece in his hand and shook it in my direction. This isn't, you won't, I smiled confidently. That's right. You shouldn't let me have my own way in things like this. That's right, I won't. He seemed to be back to normal, but faint lines are still present between his brows. And he...
Okay, let's try it again. Alright.
Can my chance to escape finally arrive? I turned to my book and pretended not to notice his weakness. When I woke up late the next morning, I realized it's really my chance to escape. That sly God did not uphold his promise again. He sealed me in my prison again in just 10 years of time. This time he didn't even treat stupid fish with his power to entertain me. This time,
oh my god.
I ran towards the door, started to bang on my door and yelled, "Let me out! You sly God of order! You broke your promise again! Let me out!" There's no response from the surface. He hated people calling him sly. Let me out! It's you who break the promise first. Don't regret it when I break mine. He left in a hurry, as evidently he didn't.
Okay. Okie doke.
You didn't think I wouldn't be able to escape? I smiled. I swam over to the corner holding my clothes and jewelries. Beside the fact that I could not find what I wanted to find, once the God of Order had tried to tidy up my room. There's also a reason why I was so against him tidying up my room. I hid something up in my clothes. Luckily, he usually let my clothes alone wherever he tried to tidy up my room. I dug out a box full of cars of clothes. It looked like a simple jewelry box if he really found this. I smiled. I pulled out the necklace. I pulled open the box and pulled the necklace from the box. I placed it over my neck and swam back to my bed and closed my eyes. Now for the suggestions I planted on weak-willed mortals to come into effect. From the first time a mortal barged to this place out of pure accident 3,000 years ago, I started plotting. I planted a subtle suggestion in his mind. I was pretty sure the God of Order could not catch it. His fear the power was never in hypnosis. The suggestion I planted was for that simple mortal to persuade more mortals to search for this place, to instill him with a strong sense of belief that there is great treasure in the deep forbidden woods. What's special for the suggestion was it could be passed on from one weak, well-treated mortal to another, from father to son. That's why across the years there were more and more people trying to explore the woods, and some did succeed in finding this place. That type of suggestion drained my already limited power. That's why I needed to hibernate once in a while to conserve my power. Of course, the emotional strain was also part of the reason. Who knew a such a small seed of suggestion could spread so far and wide? I was trying to put those puppets into action. After preparing all the things I needed for escape, I continued the banging and shouting for one whole day. My voice turned even coarser than before.
Alright.
When I woke up the next day, I'd repeated the action. There's still no response. Judging by the support of the people, I managed to get in the woods by now. I sliced up on my finger and dropped a few drops of blood into the pendant of the necklace I hid. The blacksmith who made the dagger that killed the god of light was my brother, and my brother lent me something. He once made a knife that could break all spells, and I liked that knife a lot. He refused to give me that knife, but he made me another thing instead. A pendant that could break all spells. I wanted that to be a secret weapon, so yes, my sister was skilled in charms to charm the pendant. The pendant could hide its real power until the owner's blood broke the charm. The God of Order did think it's a simple charm of fortune when he first captured me. That's why I told him not to be so full of himself. That's going to be his own downfall. He's always so sure of his power. That's why he wore he said on his face was actually quite weak, as evident that mortals could watch him once in a few hundred years by accident. He was so sure with him here could not escape. Those mortals were just mortals. He could not threaten him. would put a strong water ward off a random rabbit or stray cat barging into your home. I just have to shoo them away. I wonder if he remembered to reinforce the wall around this place when he left all of a sudden, or if he called in the god of darkness and his priestess for help this time again. But based on the tension I threw last time, the chance of him calling the god of darkness was low. Either he called in another god or he placed a stronger wall around this place. Now it's time to find out. I broke the wall sealing the door to my prison. It's without a doubt much stronger than the one I put last time. But it's not a problem with my pendant. I swam to the surface to find an empty scene under the trees and leaves. My bet was right. We simply reinforced the spells around this place. It's a pity I couldn't use the pendant to break off the spells chaining me to this place, and a spell that stopped me from shifting to my human form. If I could, I would have escaped years ago. Those spells were ingrained to my body, sealing my soul inside of it. I could not break them off with my pendant without injuring my soul. But don't worry. My puppets under my control would bring me the things I needed. That's why I said we'll break off cruel fate linking our souls together. The god of order.
Wow, that's actually a little bit of Grand Escape question mark. We'll have more few chapters next week, I promise that. I just had to make this a quick ASMR reading, because it's getting late. Not in the mood for anything else, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, free stream, live up to Mahotam, on the Kubuntu Live USB this time. So, with that, bye-bye.
Tank that we will choose, right?